So apparently somebody thinks she's funny over here because she says I can talk when I go down the road. She's always known that. Apparently I can multitask while I drive.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I, can look for gas and talk on the phone and talk on the CB radio and drive the truck and eat snacks and pour myself something to drink and all these things all within minutes of each other, right?
And all of these things are safety issues.
Are they?
I
haven't run over anybody yet.
Well, the yet part.
Right. The yet part.
I will go so far as to say that you are a very confident driver.
I am a very confident driver. Yes, I am.
I think that comes with having driven so many miles.
Yeah, I can't even begin to calculate. I mean, I've ridden a motorcycle almost 300,000, almost 285,000.
It's a little different riding a motorcycle and driving a truck that has a camper attached to it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but I've driven this truck over 200,000 miles. I drove the last truck 60,000 miles before we traded it because it had a transmission issue. Shock and surprise, a Ram or a Dodge with a transmission issue, right? My Harley Davidson has 65,000 miles on it. My black 95 Ram, I put 130,000 miles on that. My 97 Ram, I put, 30,000 on it maybe in the time that I had it before I traded it, maybe 30,000. I was chasing somebody around, dating and driving this truck, so, but she chased me a lot too, so in her little truck, so.
It's because my little truck is special.
Your truck is special. James would agree with that.
Absolutely.
He would. He's made that little truck really special. He really has. Gosh, I put 125,000 or so miles on a 1969 Chevrolet 3/4 ton 2-wheel drive pickup. The body already had 400,000 miles on it when I bought it. When I sold it, it had over 500,000. It was on its 4th engine. I paid $200 for that truck. I drove it 7 years.
I do believe you got your money's worth.
I think I got my $200 out of it. That was by far the best automotive deal I've ever made in my life. $200 truck I drove for 7 years.
And then probably sold it for more than you bought.
I did. Actually, I sold it for $350. I did have put an engine in it, but I had the car. It was a 79 Chevy station wagon that my dad had bought new, and he always changed the oil every 3,000 miles. And he used Arco graphite, which doesn't even exist anymore. It was this black oil that had graphite in it. So the body basically falls off this car at 200,000 miles. Of course, being in the Midwest with the salt and stuff, the body was just done. And I pulled that motor and transmission out and sold the transmission and took that money and put a timing chain and an oil pump into this other motor. Never even pulled the valve covers off of it over 200,000 miles, and drove it probably 70,000 miles in that old 3/4 ton truck before I sold it. The 327 that I took out of that truck was a 65 327 with the camel hump heads, and I sold that motor for more than I paid for the truck. So that financed my new clutch and things that I did when I put that 305 in there, and used to haul just massive loads of firewood with it and scrap metal and whatever I could move to make a dollar. So anyway, I'm just trying out this and trying out the built-in mic in the truck. I've got another mic coming. It's a pop voice recommended by Brian Wolfmueller. We'll see how it works in the noisy environment of the truck. I'm kind of interested to see that. I haven't tried a lapel mic, a lavalier mic. We'll see what happens. See if the sound quality's better. So
it's going to be muffled if you wear it on your lapel.
I can clip it in my beard. It'll look so cute. You know. Oh yeah. To make it controversial, I have a light, you know, so I can illuminate people. Anyway, what?
Does that make me a coal miner's daughter?
Right? Got to have a controversial video so people will watch them and pay attention, right? Is this controversial enough? Yes. Trump 2020.
How is Trump controversial?
You know, he's not controversial. He's just the president.
And a damn good one.
And a damn good one. That's right. Damn good president. All right. This is going on my, what is it? The Adventures of the Big Black Ram Truck. If I can remember how to load it up and what the password is. Because I'm not sure I can.
Bless you.
If you wonder what we're doing, we're sitting in Cullison, Kansas, along US 54. We've driven through tornadoes and floods and wind and rain and floods and wind and rain and tornadoes. And we got to here and the wind was blowing so hard I thought I was going to tip camper over. So we decided to stop on the side of the road. So there's a big old grain elevator over there. I don't know if you can see it. Here, let's see. I'll take my little camera here and point it that way. There's a big old grain elevator. See it? And we're sitting in their lot. We are avoiding. Boy, that magnet one made this screen go. Anyway, we are avoiding tipping the camper over.
No camper tipping.
We don't want to do any camper tipping. It's not the good old days where we used to outhouse tip, you know. Don't do that. So, you know the story of the guy, and you go to tip the outhouse. He's like, wait, I don't care if you tip it over. Just let me get done first. That's old Monroe, man. That's home. That's right there, you know, the old Monroe, because when the floodwaters had come up and the sewers would back up, you couldn't flush toilets. You had to go to the outhouse. You know, hey, you got to do something. Anyway, y'all have fun.